Speaking of thigh slapping, Jay Uso versus Jimmy Uso. You know what? To be honest with you, I enjoyed the match because of the precedent that it set, the storytelling. That being said, the actual match itself, probably the most, I wouldn't say boring.
It's the most disappointing for me.
Yeah, it's like...
Because I fucking love the Uso. I mean, right now I'm wearing the Jimmy Uso No Yeet shirt.
Yeet. No yeet.
Like, this is the match that I was probably the most interested to see for night one. Like, even more so than the main event, if I'm being honest. Just because I love the Usos, and I was just this is brother versus brother. You know, like anything could go right. You know, Solo could come out because he's the third brother. Solo could come out. I don't know, do some shit. I thought these two were gonna tear the house down, but just super kicks and a couple splashes.
We'll get there. Let's start off with the build up for the match. I did like how they were calling each other out for throughout Raw and SmackDown, and you know they had little angles where it's like, oh, we're gonna invade the match and like, you know, disrupt it. But oh shit, Cody and Seth are here. Oh my god, you know, it was a decent build up alongside the Cody and the Seth matches, which, you know, fair enough. Definitely wasn't main event build up, but it's not what that is, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Their video package before was pretty damn epic, from what I remember.
I think it's probably the best video package, probably from that entire Mania.
Yeah, I mean, it was just
one of the best.
Damn good. It just showed duality. I loved it. I did not like Little Wayne being introduced as the best rapper of all time. That was cringe. First of all, I like Lil Wayne. He makes a lot of really cool fucking music. He's also a really good lyricist. But I feel like there's nothing that screams I have a massive ego than the greatest rapper of all time. The thing is, I'm like 900% sure that Lil Wayne didn't even put that down. That's just what WWE wanted to introduce him as. So with that being said, I don't blame Lil Wayne. I blame WWE. That shit was cringe.
Yeah,
okay?
I mean, it's like last year they kept announcing John Cena as the greatest of all time.
Yeah, like, bro, what the fuck?
And like he straight up said, like, I'm pretty sure he said something along the lines of like he doesn't agree, but he'll take it.
Yeah, I'll take it. Right, that's the thing, right? When you guys say, they're just hyping up their guys, and that's fair. I find it cringe as an adult who knows better. You know, I find it cringe, but it's okay. It is what it is.
I don't listen to enough rap to say whether or not Lil Wayne's the greatest of all time or not.
If you did, you would.
But I didn't I didn't like his performance.
Yeah, no, I don't think anyone
like
did. I hated it. Yeah. I thought, you know why? Because once again, it's thrown together, and I don't even blame Lil Wayne for this. WWE is constantly like, you know, speeding, going through things, building the, you know, go. So I don't expect this to be properly prepped. And yeah, Lil Wayne was just kind of there, said some cool stuff, and moved on. You know, but at the end of the day, it's not offensive. Yeah. It's just, who cares, right?
Yeah.
So Lil Wayne coming out, fair. Man was legit a wingman, which is hilarious. Let's see here. They were going in. So when Jimmy came out, he did his own music. I liked their attire, you know, the red versus blue, that kind of thing. They were showing off their athleticism right from the beginning, which is really cool. I mean, let me tell you, these guys have access to great ring acumen, but what they did here was completely against what they've done for years, to be honest. Yeah. It's like they're the same person, you know what I mean? Which, I mean, I get that they're twins, but come on, show me some difference, you know what I mean? I do want to say that the storyline here was really cool. How like Jay was like kind of like they were going kick for kick, and they were going back and forth and back and forth. You know, it's like eventually Jay got the best of him, and then Jay was showing sympathy, and you know Jimmy was begging for mercy. I liked that. That's cinema. That being said, that shouldn't have been the only fucking thing done the entire match. You know what I mean? That's it. Yeah. If they had like a 20-minute match where they were going bar for bar, right, and then it led to that moment where they were super kicking each other, then it would have been a good match in my opinion. But that was literally the only spot that I remember. So.
And
go ahead.
So I have a bit of a hot take with this match.
Go ahead.
I think Jimmy Uso should have won.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. That's not even... I do think that that's a hot take to some people, but I agree with that. To me, that's lukewarm.
Yeah, because Jay is the more over. You know, the crowd loves Jay. He's the baby face. Everyone like these are just facts. Everyone knows that he's over. People love Jay. He's likable, charismatic. Jimmy, on the other hand, I feel like ever since the Usos broke apart, Jimmy's just been kind of in the background.
Yeah,
He hasn't had anything substantial happen. And like, yeah, Jay has lost some matches here and there, but he still has credibility as main event Jay Uso.
That's literally his name. Yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy does not have that. He's essentially a jobber.
Yikes.
For the bloodline. And he fights Roman Reigns' opponent and gets his ass beat. That's all he does. That's all he does. And then he comes out to help Roman whenever Roman needs help. Actually, it's more Solo that does that, but
right, he's the enforcer.
I digress.
Right.
I think Jimmy needed the win over Jay more. And like, I get it, WrestleMania, send the fans home happy, but I think Jimmy winning would have helped him so much. And also, it's a feud that you can easily do a trilogy of matches for.
Yeah. And
have each match with a different stipulation. I think this first match should have been a street fight. Get some weapons involved. You know, it doesn't need to be too crazy. Maybe get like a chair, kendo stick, something. You don't need any crazy table spots or anything like that. But overall, Jimmy definitely needed the win more. I think, you know, he walked away from this match. Both of them did the same as they were before.
Yeah.
And that's not what I wanted. I wanted this match to kind of have that shift of like, oh shit, Jimmy won.
I mean,
nobody wanted that.
They were setting it up well too. That's the thing, is that Jimmy was begging for mercy and then eventually turned on Jay. That should have been the moment where Jimmy hit a finisher and then Jimmy won the match. And it's like, I played off of the kindness of my brother.
Like even not even just that, but like even like cheating to win, like maybe have him low blow Jay.
Brass knuckles. I don't know. Fucking
it's just something.
Metal baseball bat. Let him cheat. Let him lie, cheat, and steal. Do it. No, fuck it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's a heel. Make him do that.
Mm-hmm.
They can do it with Dominic, but they can't do it with fucking Jimmy. Come on.
Yeah. So I like Jimmy Uso, but I don't think he's I don't think they're giving him the spotlight that he needs to grow into his own performer. And because right now he's just associated with the bloodline.
Right. And now with Solo Sikoa going his own way, with the whole you know, fuck the tribal chief, destroys the phone, you know, has a friend of his now. Now he's running it. Now he's the tribal chief while Roman's away. Jimmy is falling further into obscurity, so maybe they're going to try to push a Jimmy and Jay versus Solo Sikoa and whatever that other guy's name was.
Yeah. I mean, I would love an Usos reunion because I love them together. But a reunion also wouldn't help Jay or Jimmy as a solo.
That's the thing. Jimmy needs his own fucking arc. You know what I would like to see is if Jimmy teamed up with someone else. I want to see. Yeah. Jimmy needs to team up with someone else to go up against Solo Sikoa and the other guy. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe someone.
Something.
Maybe someone he's wronged in the past, you know what I mean? Sure, but him teaming up with Jey Uso takes Jey Uso away from the main event scene. And so it lowers Jay, and it keeps Jimmy at the same level. So, like, why would you do that? Just do it to where you can elevate two guys.
Yeah.
So,
just something.
Anyway, Jimmy, como says, I did like... That being said, I think Jimmy should have won. I did like the cinema that was being displayed here. Jimmy's begging for Jay to show mercy. Jay can't pull the trigger. Jimmy's apologizing. Jay forgives. And then he gets betrayed. You know what I mean? And then Jay kicks out. I don't think Jay should have kicked out. I think he should have fucking lost. That being said, Jay won. Yeah. He won the match, you know, which is cool. I like Jay, but I prefer Jimmy winning. Jimmy is beyond repair in Jay's eyes now, dude. So that's why I think that Jimmy should team up with someone else and not Jay, at least for now. Overall, I feel like the storytelling here was cinema. The match wasn't, but the cinema was the storytelling. And I feel like it should only be another chapter. The way that they were introducing it was like, this is the culmination. This is the finale. No, don't do that. Yeah. There's more steam to this. All right? What are you doing?
Yeah. Like, I get that WrestleMania is like the end-all, be-all for a lot of storylines, but a lot of
It doesn't have
storylines
to be
can continue
everything.
past. Yeah, storylines can continue past WrestleMania. And I don't think any of us would have been mad for the Usos to continue feuding after.
I'm okay with that. Yeet, no yeet. Yeet, no yeet. Of course, we want that duality.
Yeah, that's a very it's a story that could have so many layers to it, and it's so marketable because it's brother versus brother.
Yeah. Who can't? Who
It's easy.
Which brothers don't feud? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. I was very disappointed by Jimmy versus Jey Uso.
Agreed. Could have been better. That's all I got to say.
Should have been better.
Should have been better. I agree. All right, next match.